Yo! Yo, 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 yo! Guys, I just made it. Most of all, yeah, okay, I was for a long time here at home, but literally, you wouldn't hear me. That was so loud the whole time, and now it's a little bit less loud, but it's still loud. I really hope you don't hear it. I'm so sorry if you're hearing it. Yeah, behind me is Carnival. Oh gosh. Yeah guys, I welcome everybody to a new stream here on this channel. I really hope everyone is doing great. I really hope everyone had so far a really great day or time. I don't know which time do you all have. If you're watching it on YouTube, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. And yeah, to everybody else that is in the stream right now, welcome, welcome. I think you hear the music. I'm so sorry. Kill me, please kill me, just guys. Perhaps you hear it. My voice is sick. I'm again sick. Yesterday was no stream. That was due of... Wait a minute. Was no stream? Yeah, it was no stream. It was due of time management. And yeah, because of work and yeah, everything. But today we have a little bit more time than usual. I really hope we can finish Team Scarlet, Pokémon Scarlet, because then we could just start with the new game tomorrow, and that would be perfect. That would be really much perfect. Okay guys, let's go. I really don't want to talk too long. I already did, I'm so sorry. I hope everything is working. Why I said that? Hey, my nose is completely closed. Oh, low battery. Yeah. That's the main thing that what we do today. Perhaps we already start with the new one if it goes really fast, but I don't know. Midterm? You like battle studies with Miss Dendra? Yeah? Okay. Hey, I try to read everything, but if it's too dumb, I'm skipping. Oh, sorry to all of you who went to the schoolyard first before finding the right room. Okay, wait. Oh, this can is nearly full. Oh damn. No, I have here lit. Oh fuck. I really hate that when I waste some energy and so, and I realized I wasted. Wait a minute. I'm not sure if this was the can from yesterday. Guess I really don't want to find it out. Oh no! Why it happened? Exactly because of that, I really hate it. Perhaps you could still drink it, but nah. I guess we can do our tests in the classroom, at least. It might be hard to write your answers out on the field. Alright, it's time to put on your game faces and do battle with those test sheets. The higher Pokémon special defense, the less damage it takes from special attacks. Terror style? Special. B. Which of the following has no effect on the move's damage? The move's type? What? The move's power, the move's name, the move's name. What the fuck? What's that for a question? How many trainers are on the terror raid battle team? I think 4. B. What is an effective method for breaking an opponent's terror shield? Switching Pokemon, terrestrializing an attack? What is Mrs. Dendra's favorite type? Fighting? Time's up! Put your pencils down. I saw you giving it everything you've got. I'm sure you all get perfect scores. Well done, everyone. You can ask for your scores at the front desk. It feels great to get a test out of the way, doesn't it? Let's take a look at your results. You must get 3 questions correct to pass the midterm exams and 4 questions correct to pass the final exam. Let's see how you did on your battle study test. You answered 5 out of 5 questions correctly. That's a passing score, so congratulations! Miss Dendra asked us to give this reward to any student who passed the exam. Nice! Keep doing your best. Was it that now with battle study? What the f... Are you fucking kidding me? Boy, yo. We will have a long time. Like, you like battle studies with Miss Dendra, yeah. Oh my gosh. Because of that mid-term, it's in the... Oh no. Another day, another round of battle study. Also, let's get right to it. It's dark. You all gave everything you had on the midterm exams. Well done. We'll resume our regular class today, so keep up the energy for the second half of the term. Have you all been using the R button to send out your Pokémon? If you do, your Pokémon will run off in the direction you're facing. It's a super useful tactic that lets your Pokémon pick up far away items for you. And that's not all. If there's a wild Pokémon near where you send your Pokémon, they start battling each other. We call those battle auto battles. Just as the name implies, your Pokémon will act on its own during auto battles, meaning you won't have to give it any commands. And if your Pokémon wins, it'll get experience points just like it would in a regular battle. If you make good use of these battles, they can be a really efficient way to train your party. Yeah, it was good. But you want to remember that Pokémon won't evolve or learn new moves right away if the... That would have been really useful to know that in advance. Right away if they level up from an auto battle. Also, if a Pokemon loses an auto battle, it'll come back with just a small amount of HP left. Make sure to heal it up right away. Whoops, I just about did the whole class as a one-sided lecture. Does anyone have any questions so far? How do I stop an auto battle? Can I catch wild Pokemon in auto battles? If you let your Pokemon battle on its own, it will keep going until its opponent is defeated. If you want to catch a wild Pokemon, you need to battle by issuing commands instead. Even during auto battles, our Pokemon are out there battling for us, the trainers. Keep an eye on them as much as possible, and if it looks like they're going to lose, be sure to have them retreat. Also, this goes without saying, but Pokemon with low HP are already worn out. They probably won't enjoy auto battles as much, so don't work them too hard, okay? In conclusion, auto battles only work if a trainer and their Pokemon have a relationship of mutual trust. Be smart with how you use auto battles so you don't lose the trust of your Pokemon. Oh man, I was just about to suggest we do some hands-on practice to really drive the point home, but I guess we've run out of time as usual. Class is over for now, take care you little rascals. She said that literally every study. Boring. Boo. You like battle studies with Miss Dendra? Yeah. We do everything on one, that it's not splitted up or so. Another day, another round of battle study also. Let's get right to it. I hope you gave auto battles a shot like we talked about last class. Making good use of auto battles will let you train up a bunch of different Pokemon. It's also an efficient way to gather the Pokemon materials you need to make TMs at TM machines. Speaking of which, have you all been using the TM machines? I sure hope so, cause it's pop quiz time. To create TMs you need Pokemon materials and one other thing. Anyone remember what that is? LP. HP. Looks like you're already a TM machine pro, new kid. New kid? The correct answer is League Points, or LP for short. You can give LP and Pokemon materials to a TM machine to create TMs, but that's not all. You can also exchange Pokemon materials at the TM machine to get LP. I recently heard about some shady individuals getting LP illegally using a technique called hacking or something like that. I don't want any of you getting involved in bad stuff like that, got it? Anyway, you can also add TMs that you want to make to your watch list. This will let you keep an eye on the materials you need to gather. In conclusion, in order to make TMs you need Pokemon materials. If you want to get a hold of lots of materials you have to battle all kinds of Pokemon. Oh man, I was just about to suggest we do some hands-on practice to really drive the point home, but I guess we're never gonna have the time. Class is over for now, take care you little rascals. What's going on with this academy? I hear that literally the last 4-5 hours. Also, this is our last class, but don't let those energy levels drop before we wrap things up. You've shown that you have more than enough knowledge to be super strong battlers. I don't know that I have much left to teach you, but we can always aim for ever greater heights. So today I'm going to teach you about the rules of link battles. When two trainers participate in link battles together, they can engage in either single battles or double battles with each other. And if we're playing in a group of 4, you can all battle each other in multi-battles. Now, when you're out having battles during your independent study, you can also You can use whatever number of Pokemon you like, and they can be any level. But in Link battles there are special rules to keep in mind. Some of these special rules involve adjusting Pokemon's levels. Now, the no restriction rule lets all Pokemon stay at their current level. I can't read anymore already, oh no. It lets trainers use multiple Pokemon of the same species and multiplies of the same health item too. Multiples, sorry. But if you choose to use normal rules, all Pokemon will be set to level 50 for your battles, regardless of what level they actually are. This even includes lower level Pokemon. They get a power boost to participate. Normal rules let you use multiples of the same Pokemon species and of the same health items too. The great part about this rule set is that it lets any of your Pokemon participate. All they have to do is learn some good moves. Lastly, the rule set called Flat Rules mostly affects Pokemon over level 50. Such Pokemon will be set to level 50 for the duration of the battle. The Flat Rules set is the one often used for official tournaments. This rule set does not allow trainers to use multiple Pokemon of the same species or multiples of the same health Pokemon. Alright, here's a question for you. Which rule set should you pick if you want to use a lower level Pokemon and keep its level low? Flat rules? That's the one, new kid. Looks like you were listening to the lesson. If you got some clever strategy that you need to use a level 5 Pokemon for, your best bet is to choose the flat rule set. What? Of course, you can also choose no restriction if you want to battle with any Pokemon you want, at any level and with any health item. That's a pretty good rule set for when you want to battle freely with friends. In conclusion, normal rules adjust all Pokemon to level 50, flat rules lets you use lower level Pokemon at their actual levels. I hope you use these tips to have some exciting battles with your friends. Oh man, I was just about to suggest we do some hands-on practice to really drive the point home, but I guess we truly are out of time. Next class will be our final exam. Aim for a perfect score, also. What I'm doing here? Am I alive? Okay, fine. Yes. I'm so confused. I'm so confused. It's finally game day. Today is our final exam. Time to put on your game faces and to battle with those test sheets. Oh, Nemona is in front of us. Which cheer boost? Attack and special at go all out. What do we call the battles that Pokemon send out with the R button on their own? You can do it, battles. Auto battles? Auto fights? Auto battles. How should you obtain LP? Take on gyms, exchange materials, hack the system. High level Pokemon are adjusted to what level when using Flat Rule in Link battles? 15. When using normal rules in Link battles, you can use multiple Pokemon of the same species and multiple of the same health Link item. Yes, true. Time's up, put your pencils down. I saw you giving it everything you've got. I'm sure you all get the perfect score. You all did so well in my class. If you pass this test, you'll officially be battle masters. Now go ask for your surely stellar scores at the front desk, you little rascal. I need to eat. It was too much school. It feels great to get the test out of the way, doesn't it? Let's take a look at your results. You must get 3 questions correct to pass the midterm exams and 4 questions correct to pass the final exams. Let's see how you did on your battle studies test. The first one was luck. Nice. Boy, I can't. Okay, you like biology with Mr. Shark? Yes. Hello, my name's Chuck and I'll be your Pokemon biology teacher. I'm eating. In my class we all learn about the various quirks of our beloved Pokemon together. I hope you all come to love Pokemon even more from the things you learn here. In today's class I'll teach you a great way to get to know Pokemon in more depth. If you like to become better friends with your Pokemon, you can let them come out of their Pokeball and walk along with you. Sounds great, huh? You can use the set R button to throw a Pokeball and let out the Pokemon inside. Nothing cuter than watching your Pokemon run around underfoot, if you ask me. Once you let your Pokemon out, try speaking to them. They are sure to respond in some way. It's a great way to get to know them better. However, letting your Pokemon out of its ball isn't such a great idea in some locations. Can anyone tell me where it is that you shouldn't have your Pokemon walk along with you? Sorry for snacking. It was the last snack. That's right, great job Luna, I see you did your homework. It's the first class. The correct answer is that we should not walk with our Pokemon indoors, how about that? Some Pokemon might damage walls, desks and other things walking around inside buildings, so it's not allowed regardless of the species. Therefore, please only let your Pokemon out of their Pokeballs while outdoors, okay everyone? I think I see them out and about in classrooms from time to time, but still. Anyway, you may become even closer friends with your Pokémon paws by walking together. Oh, I almost forgot to keep in mind that you can only walk together with your lead Pokémon. Remember, use the set R button to throw a ball and let out the Pokémon inside. You also want to remember that throwing a ball at the wild Pokémon will start the battle. It looks like that's all the time we have for today. See you all next class. He's the teacher that still talks when the ring was like sounding. Okay, biology 2. Yes. Hello, I hope everyone's ready to learn some new things today. Did you all try using the set R button to let your Pokémon out as I taught you in our last class? Walking along with your Pokémon lets you see how unique and cute they all are. I'd also highly recommend picnics for when you want to spend some quality time together with the Pokémon in your party. You can get them all around the table to make sandwiches and play. It's really a lot of fun. If you want to learn more about making food, Mr. Sakurara's class is the best place to go. Now, sometimes while you're enjoying a picnic with your Pokémon, you may find something very, very important in the basket next to your table. This very important something is what Pokémon are born from. Let's all say it together. X? Phew, you all got it right. The very important something I'm talking about is a Pokémon egg. It's not clear where these eggs come from, but they're probably placed in the basket rather stealthily by the Pokémon at the picnic. Wait a minute, we can breed? Wait a minute, I was thinking not. Okay, that's a plot twist. Walking around with an egg will help warm it, which allows it to hatch. Eggs won't warm up by sitting in boxes though, you need to have them in your party. And here's one more super important thing I'd like you to remember about the eggs. Pokémon entrust us with their eggs because they believe in us. So I sure would be happy to see you all being responsible parents for your little Pokémon eggs. Whoops, my most important point came right as the bell rang. Well, see you all next time, I guess. Hey, this music. Good morning, Miss Luna. What class would you like to take? Yeah. Why I'm even reading that. Hello, I hope everyone's ready to learn some new things today. I seem to remember teaching you all about the importance of eggs in our last class together. On that note, is everyone using their Pokédex? It registers Pokémon born from eggs as well as those encountered via other methods, so don't you worry about that. And just so you know, I'm the one who developed the Pokédex app. It was way before I started teaching here at the academy though. Back then I was a researcher. In fact, Director Clavel wasn't working in education at the time either. He was researching alongside me at the same facility. We got to research Pokémon together day in, day out. Those sure were fun times. I got yelled at all the time though. Wait a sec. How did I get onto this? Pretty sure I was talking about the Pokédex. Anyway, today I like to teach you about catching Pokémon. As you all know, a great way to catch a Pokémon more easily is to first lower its HP. But there's another way to up your chances of a successful catch. Can you guess what it is? Give the Pokemon a berry, inflict the Pokemon with a status condition, prove you're stronger than the Pokemon. It's the status condition. Wow, that's right, Luna, great job. The correct technique for Pokemon making easier to catch is to inflict them with a status condition. Sleep is an especially effective status condition. It makes Pokemon drastically easier to catch. If you have Pokemon that can use moves that put opponents to sleep, like Sleep Powder or Hypnosis, filling up your Pokédex will be a cinch. There are other ways to improve your catch rate as well, like using Pokeballs specifically designed to be effective against certain Pokemon. Eating food that gives you catching power works too, or sneaking up on the Pokemon from behind to catch them by surprise when you start a battle. If you're having trouble, you may want to make the rounds to the gyms to get gym badges. Earning gym badges will make it easier to catch Pokemon of higher and higher levels. Please do come show me your Pokédexes once they start to fill up. Another day, another enjoyable class. Oh yeah, don't forget, our next class will be a test. He's so lost. Yeah, math is also nearly at the same. Like biology with Mr. Shark? Yes. Class will begin soon, don't be tardy. Hello everyone, today is our midterm exam. It sure feels good to fill in all those empty spaces on the answer sheet, doesn't it? Take your time and contemplate each question carefully. What button would you combine one letter and one number below to correct... What? Combine one letter and one number below to correctly say when and where X are found. A and 2. Which of the following is an effective way to warm up? Walking around. What will not make Pokemon easier? What will not? Berry? What will make it easier to catch Pokemon of a higher level? Gym badges. This question won't affect your grade. How do you like the Pokédex? Is it easy to use? I'd be happy to hear your honest opinions. It's alright, I don't use it that... It's easy to use. Alright everyone, time's up. I hope you all enjoyed tackling those questions. The last question was just something that I'm personally curious to know. Don't tell the director about it, okay? I grade these right away. I hope you're all looking forward to seeing how you did. He's such a cool teacher. Such a passion. Okay, show me. Show me. Nice. Okay, we get, I think, always the same. Oh, I'm so tired. Literally guys, I'm so tired. I'm not sure if I can stream later, because today was like, it made me so the day was exhausting. Hello, I hope everyone's ready to learn some new things today. You all did really great on the midterm exam. Thanks for answering my little question at the end too, and be sure to keep your responses in mind. Alright, we're now heading into the last half of our classes together. It's time for our knowledge to evolve and grow just like our Pokémon. Evolution, yep, evolution. Today we're going to learn about the fascinating phenomenon of Pokémon evolution. As your Pokémon battle and level up, they learn moves and get stronger. And for some Pokémon, once they've leveled up enough, their appearance changes and their stats increases, sometimes by a lot. That's Pokémon evolution. Pokémon become very strong when they evolve, making them trusty partners in battle. But some people prefer to keep their Pokémon in their adorable pre-evolved state. To do this, you just need to remember a certain button when your Pokémon begins to evolve. Say it with me. If you already know, to cancel evolution, press the B button. That's right everyone, B for best answer. The button you want when you need to stop a Pokémon from evolving is the B button. If you press this button soon after a Pokémon begins to evolve, you can stop it from changing. You can also let the Pokémon hold an item known as Everstone to keep it from evolving. And keep in mind that the requirements for evolution differ from Pokémon to Pokémon. Some may evolve by having a certain item such as a Firestone or Thunderstone used on them. Others may have to learn a specific move or defeat a specific Pokémon in battle to evolve. The way Prime evolves into an Annihil Ape is especially strange. You see, there's a certain move that was lame. Whoops, sorry, just like we're out of time. I guess we have to end the class there today. Thank you all for your attention. Only 2 classes, and then the final test. Can you talk about Clavel? About those 2 researching? Hello, I hope everyone's ready to learn some new things today. But before we get going, do you all remember the final question from our midterm exam? Well, Director Clavel found out about it somehow and I got yelled at. Oops. Apparently he could tell I was hiding something just by looking at him. He must notice all the color flush right out of my face. Speaking of color, today I like to teach you all about colors as they pertain to Pokémon. Some Pokémon have slightly different coloration or patterning on their bodies based on their gender or individual differences. In very rare cases, a Pokémon may have wildly different coloration compared to others of the same species. We call those specimens shiny Pokémon. It is quite rare to cross paths with one. Does anyone here know what the likelihood of finding a shiny Pokémon is? 1 in 4,000. Wow, that's right, you may have the makings of a Pokémon, Professor Luna. Shiny Pokémon appear at a rate of 1 in 4,000, isn't that amazing? The probability of encountering one in the wild is the same as hatching one from an egg too. Eggs from a pair of Pokémon raised around differing languages are a special case. There is a higher than average chance that a shiny Pokémon will hatch from these eggs, but we haven't been able to figure out what that is just yet. We've also heard rumors of a charm that increases your likelihood of finding shiny Pokémon when you have it in your bag. Can you believe that? This claim can be scientifically verified, but it sure would be fun if it were true. He give us this item. Whoops, that's the bell. That's all for today. Thank you for your attention. Last, and then the test. Yeah, biology. Class will, yeah, okay. I didn't need it to read that. Hello, I hope everyone's ready to learn some new things today. Next time we meet, we have our final exam. That means today is our last actual class. And the topic for the last class will be Pokémon forms. You can just think of forms as the shapes of or appearances that Pokémon have. There's also a phenomena called a form change, where a Pokémon's appearance changes under certain conditions. Cyclister, for example, which we regularly ride on a transportation here in Paldea, has 3 forms. First is its basic form, where it walks on 4 legs. Second is its battle form, where it stands on its legs to engage in battle. Finally, there's its right form, where it inflates its throat sac and its tail so we can ride on its back. Though we can use something you're all carrying with you now as an even better example. Yup, I'm talking about your phones. Some smartphones are inhabited by a certain Pokémon. Does anyone know the Pokémon I'm referring to? Rotom. You're a regular expert on Pokémon and technology, aren't you, Luna? The Pokémon inside your smartphone is Rotom, and it does all sorts of things to help you out. A Rotom inside a Rotom phone is special, so it doesn't try to enter other electronics. An ordinary Rotom, however, can change form by entering washing machines, microwave ovens, and other electronic appliances. Rotom is a bit of an exception though. Many Pokémon that change form do so simply by holding an item or by having one used on them. Oricori, for example, has 4 different forms it can change between when given certain nectars. Pokémon may have changed type or learned different moves when they change form. Form changes are different from evolution in that the Pokémon can return to its original form. And unlike shiny Pokémon, which can't change their special coloration, the same individual Pokémon can go back and forth between its forms. There's a lot to dig into with this form change phenomena, as you can see. We can all learn something from the Pokémon here, don't you think? Bit of a stretch, but I'd happy to see you all enjoy your time at the Academy to the fullest and change form into a new version of yourselves, or something like that anyway. Oh, I almost forgot. Regional forms, which vary based on what region a Pokémon came from, don't change like other forms, they are innate. Okay. Whoops. There's the bell. I guess I was scatterbrained, Mr. Shack, right up to the very end, huh? I had a great time teaching all of you. I hope you do your best on the final exam. It's too much text. It's too much text. We did now, I would say, nearly something with 20 minutes or so for the whole biology. Oh gosh. Hello everyone, today is our final exam. It will come It will cover everything I've taught you so far, but I'm sure you all will do just fine. Take your time and contemplate each question carefully. How many of the following 4 methods make it easier to catch a Pokémon? True or false? You can get new Pokémon only by catching them yourself or trading with other trainers. Yeah, breeding. If a Pokémon is holding an Everstone, will using an item that induces evolutions such as Firestone cause it to... No, it won't. What is the probability of running into a shiny Pokémon? 1 minute. 4K. True or false? The Pokémon known as Oricorio has 3 forms. False. This question won't affect your grade. Do you have anything you would like to say about my class? I'm still getting used to this teaching thing, but I sure had fun as your teacher. It was fun, thank you for being our teacher, keep teaching, you can do it. Okay, time's up, whether you like it or not. I hope everyone enjoyed tackling those questions. I snuck in a little bonus question there right at the end. Shh, our little secret. Don't tell the director. I graded these right away. I hope you're all looking forward to seeing how you did. It feels great to get the test out of the way, doesn't it? Let's take a look at your results. Please. Yes! That's good. That's a passing score, congratulations. The first was a tricky question. Okay, we made it. Only 5. And math is luckily already in the half. Like math with Mrs. Time? Yep. Let's go. Hello everyone, let's have fun class today. Tell me, do you all enjoy fortune telling, horoscopes and the like? I think it feels great to read your horoscope and see that it says good luck is coming your way. So today I like to teach you all math while focusing on the topic of luck. Perhaps you have seen the following phrase crop up during Pokémon battles before. A critical hit. When a Pokémon's attack lands as a critical hit, the damage it deals is increased by half. In other words, it does 1.5 times as much damage as it normally would. It is truly luck that determines whether your Pokémon lands in critical hit or has one landed on it. This can cause a great upset in battle. Does anyone know what percent chance a Pokémon has of landing a critical? That is correct, well done, Luna. The change of landing in a critical hit is set to be 1 in 24, which figures to roughly 4.17%. The odds are more favorable for certain moves, though. Why? Moves such as Stone Edge and Shadow Claw have about a 12% chance. You can also use a move called Focus Energy or an item known as a dire hit. Both raise the critical hit ratio by 2 stages. That's a 50% chance to land a critical hit. It feels great to land a critical hit, but perhaps not so good to be struck by one. There's a surprising amount of mathematical probability hidden in Pokémon battles, you know? If you're able to do the calculations that'll swing luck in your favor, it may open the door for more strategic choices for you during battles. What? Oh my, is that the bell? I suppose that's all for now. What a shame. Next class will be our fun midterm exam. I hope you all be looking forward to it. Yeah. No. Why? Yep. Thought already, where are my cigarettes? Oh, Miss Time is here. What? Oh my, if it isn't Luna. Please forgive me if this is an odd question. Were you perhaps watching me from afar just now? I just got here. Yes, I suppose you wouldn't have been doing something like that. I'm sorry. You see, oh, how should I put this? Recently there have been times when I feel as if I've been watched. Not by a Pokemon, mind you, but by a person. I thought it might be a ghost, so I tried asking my sister for help. She said it most likely isn't one. She's good with ghost type Pokemon, you know? Ah, the gym leader? Perhaps one of my students is quietly watching me, waiting for a chance to ask me a question? That might be it, maybe. Goodness, if that wasn't an intense gaze I felt. If you notice someone with a sort of fire in their eyes, come tell me, won't you? If they are too shy to come ask me themselves, then I'll go to them. Okay, we got even closer. I see no one watching. I'm so tired. I feel it so much. Alright everyone, it's time to begin our midterm exam. I'm sure the fun experiences you all had in my class will serve you as well as your answer. How much damage does water gun do when it hits a fire type Pokemon? Double. How much damage does Razor Leaf do when it hits a fire type Pokemon? Half damage. If we spent 2k on as many 200 Pokeballs as 10. No, it was a tricky question. It's 11. Damn it. What % chance does a Pokemon usually have to land a critical hit? How much damage does a move deal when it lands a critical hit? Alright everyone, time is up. Put your hands on your laps now. You were all concentrating so hard. I can't wait to see how you did. Do go and ask for your scores at the front desk and then take a nice break. after the stream, I think I'm gonna hop into bed and then I'm sleeping. Because I think it would be much better if I recovered completely. It was the Pokeball that wasn't right. Four more. Hello everyone, well done on the midterm exam. Some of you earned perfect scores and others seem to have a bit of trouble, but I can tell that you all tried your best. I'm quite pleased to say that every last one of you passed. I can only assume that this means you have all come to love numbers. Stay sharp and try your best for the rest of my classes too. Speaking of staying sharp, do you know how the word applies to Pokémon battles? That's right, it has to do with stat boost. A Pokémon stat can rise and fall throughout the course of battle, correct? For example, if a Pokémon uses the move Work Up, its attack and special attack stats will rise by one stage each. And as you may know, each time a Pokémon's attack or special attack rises on stage, moves affected by the stat will deal 50% more damage. If that same Pokémon from our previous example were to use Work Up again, both its attack and special attack will have risen by 2 stages total. This results in a 100% increase to damage dealt, making its moves twice as strong. Swords Dance, on the other hand, boosts attack and by 2 stages at once. Now it makes sense why Swords Dance is such a good attack. Allowing the Pokemon to deal double damage after just a single use. Using Swords Dance twice would boost the Pokemon's attack stat by 4 stages. How much more damage then would this Pokemon deal? Quadruple? Yes, this question is a tricky one, isn't it? Just because it boosts the Pokemon stat by 4 stages doesn't mean damage is quadrupled. Each stage that a Pokemon's attack or special attack stat is raised increases its damage by 50%. So being raised 4 stages would result in a 4 times 50% or 200% increase. The base damage of a move is 100%, so adding 200% to that gives us 300%. In other words, the next move the Pokemon uses will deal triple damage. Type matchups, critical hit damage and other factors all play into these calculations as well, so even a small boost must be taken seriously. By the way, if a stat simply rose, that means it has gone up by 1 stage. If it rose sharply, that's 2 stages. And if it rose drastically, that's 3 stages. Just so you know that the X attack and special attack items, which can only be used in battles, can be used to sharply boost those respective stats. Oh my, is that the bell? I suppose that's all for now, what a shame. Today's lesson was a little difficult, so be sure to review what you learned in order to stay sharp. I see you all again next class. Boah. I'm so wasted. Boah. I think I'm gonna finish math and then I'm gonna leave, guys. You like math with Mrs. Time? Yes. Class will begin soon. Oh, why I really try to read that always? So stupid. Hello everyone, let's have fun class today. Did you make sure to review last class material in order to stay sharp? I know it was a little difficult with all the talk about multiplication and percentages and the like, but today we'll be talking about percentages again to learn about probability. That may sound like we're going to have another difficult class, but did you know that all of you already deal with probability on a regular basis? Pokémon moves generally have a property called accuracy, which determines the probability that they will hit. The accuracy of tackle is 100 or 100%. So if you were to use tackle 100 times, you could expect it to hit all 100 times. The move Hypnosis, which puts opponents to sleep, has an accuracy of 60 or 60%. That means you could expect it to hit 60 times in 100 uses. To put that another way, out of 100 uses you could accept it to miss 40 times. Many of the truly powerful moves often tend to have lower accuracy. So when you're deciding whether to go slow and steady with moves that are sure to hit, or hard and fast with stronger but less accurate moves, you're already studying probability. But now they're really loud. Holy moly. Sorry guys. Let me see here. Perhaps Surf and Hydro Pump would be good examples for this discussion. Surf has a power of 90 and its accuracy is 100, meaning you can expect it to hit every time. Hydro Pump's accuracy is only 80, but when it hits, its power is 110. So between Surf and Hydro Pump, which move would you want to use yourselves? It depends on the situation. Oh my, I see you're always considering various possibilities, Luna. I may have made it sound like there was a correct answer here, but there's not. You're free to use any moves you wish. Factors like PP or number of targets hit may make some moves more suited to certain situations. However, trading accuracy for power or vice versa is purely a matter of preference. The Surf versus Hydro Pump debate has been ongoing for quite some time. Personally, I'm more invested in debating the rock type moves Rock Slide and the Stone Edge. Let me tell you, I could get really worked up talking about those moves, but oh my, there's the bell. What a shame. Next class will be the last of our time together, so show up 100% ready to go. Could be that around midnight that they're finishing it with the music. Good evening. Yeah, okay. I don't need that. Hello everyone, I hope we can have fun once again today for our last class together. Last time we learned about probability, using more accuracy as an example. Probability is quite an interesting object. Did you know that in a class with 40 students there is a 90% chance that 2 of them will have the same birthday? This is true even despite the fact that we are over 300 days each year. Isn't that remarkable? But let's move on to today's topic before we get swept along with probability again. I've been teaching you all how to calculate damage in this class using examples like type matchups, critical hits, stat boosts, and the like. All of these variables are multiplied together to calculate damage dealt to an opponent. However, did you know that there is an even simpler way to increase the damage of your Pokemon's move? All you have to do is have your Pokemon use the move it shares a type with. If a rock type Pokemon uses the rock type move Stone Edge, the move's base power of 100 is multiplied by 1.5 to become 150. Ground and rock may seem like similar types, but if a ground type Pokemon uses Stone Edge, the move's power will remain as 100. Super effective moves and critical hits also add multipliers onto this little numerical increase. So it most certainly must not be taken lightly. Let me ask you a question to see if you understand what I'm talking about here. Say you have a move with a power of 100. If a Pokemon that shares a type with this move uses it and hits an opponent that is weak to that type, what happens to that move's power? You did the calculation all in your head. Well done, Luna. First, using a move that shares a type with its user multiplies the move's base power of 100 by 1.5, making the power 150. The fact that the opponent is weak to the move's type then doubles that power from 150 to 300. The original power of the move ends up being tripled. Isn't that amazing? What's more, if a Pokemon terrestrialized and its Terra type matches one of its original types, then the bonus it gets for using a move of that same type increases from 1.5 to 2. Of course, being able to use a lot of moves with different types is great as well. That's one way you can surprise your opponent. In the end, your own innate characteristics are what will really let you shine the most. Bear in mind that this is true for both humans and Pokemon. It sure would make me happy if you could take those words to heart. But I suppose I should really have shared this basic advice right from our first lesson. My apologies. And just like that, class is over. The last of our time together flew by in the blink of an eye. It was so much fun to be able to teach you, all of you eager students, about numbers. Next class will be our final exam. Be sure to review the materials well in preparation. Oh gosh. Okay. Like math with Mr. Time, yeah. Class will, yeah. But it exhausts me so much, the music, everything today. Let's go. Alright everyone, it's time to begin our final exam. I'm sure the fun experiences you all had in my class will serve you well as you answer. How many Great Balls could you purchase if each of one of costs 600? 5. This time it's really 5. If a water type move with a power of 100 lands a critical hit on a grass Pokemon, what will be the move's power? I think B. Under normal conditions, what percent chance does Stone Edge have to land a critical hit? Stone Edge is one of the special. If a Pokemon uses Sword Stance twice to boost its attack by 4 stages, how much damage will triple? If a rock type Pokemon moves Terra type is rock Terra Stylize, what will the power of its rock type moves be multiplied with? 1.5? Alright everyone, time is up. Put your hands on your laps now. This test was the culmination of all I thought it taught you, and I'm sure you all did just fine. Do go and ask for your scores at the front desk and then take a nice break. Nice. That's a passing score, congratulations. Miss Time asks, yeah, blah 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 blah. Suddenly my ear scratches. Nice. Hey. Now we have only 4. Or 3.5. Oh gosh. I think it's now finished. It's nearly midnight. I think they just finished now. Oh gosh. Should we do art class also? Like art with Mr. Hassel? Yeah, come. I have now out of nowhere energy boost, but I think it's because of the music, because it stopped. Hey, there's Arvin. Hello class, it is I, Hassel, yet again. I've been taught that my previous lecture about the terrestrial phenomena was very well received. Thank you all for your kind words. In fact, Miss Stendra specifically requested that I impart even more battle knowledge to my students. So I have decided that today we will take another look at how a Pokemon can terrestrialize. Gibble! And of course here is Professor Gibble to help us. Now then, Professor Gibble, if you would be so kind as to terrestrialize for us. No, they are not finished. Now, what do we have here? Last class we saw grass types terrestrializing, but this time we have the control got empty. The shitty control got empty. Yeah, guys, I ordered today a band in the background. You hear it? Okay. Okay, now it's connected. But this time we have something of a different shape. Observe a Terra jewel resemble a snowflake. Its dendritic shape is stunning to behold. It's a little chilly standing so close to it. So class, what Terra type do you imagine this jewel might represent? Ice type. Excellent, Luna, full marks for you. The reason there's a snowflake shining above Professor Gibble's head is simple. It is now an ice type. And because Professor Gibble is currently the ice type moves would not be very effective against it. Keep in mind, usually they would deal quadruple damage to Gibble. Now, here's some trivia about snowflakes. While snowflakes come in many different shapes and sizes, most are classified as hexagons. Just think of it, snowflakes fall from the sky, taking similar shapes without anyone saying they must. I really like snowflakes. Do you not feel the great mystery of nature? The beautiful enigma we live in? This is a bit of a tangent. But Mr. Shuck's classes are also hexagonal, aren't they? I almost forgot to mention that you can change a Pokémon's Terra type at the Treasury Eatery, located in Medali. Though I must say the cook there is a little prickly. You need to get on her good side if you want to her help. Now, come prepared for next class because it is time for your midterm examination. Thank you for today, Professor Gibble. Yeah, we do art also. I really try my best, guys. Good evening, Miss... Yeah, okay. No! Art midterm. It's unbelievable. I do hope you're all ready because it is time for your midterm exam. Focus and do your best. And begin! What is the name of the gemstone that glows over a Pokemon's head when it terrestrializes? The Terra Jewel. Let's go. When the answer to question 1 is in the shape of flowers, what type does it represent? The grass type. What shape are most snowflakes classified as? An hexagon? Where is the eatery that allows you to change the Terra type? Medali. What makes something beautiful? Its shape and color, the eye of the beholder? I don't know, there's no correct answer. Time's up, that's it for today's test. Pencils down, please. I would rather not have students worry about passing or failing in my art class, but tests are tests after all. Anyway, good work everyone. You can check your results at the front desk. Woo! It feels great to get the test out of the way, doesn't it? Okay, easy going. Hey. We rush through the classes. Class will begin soon. Don't be tardy. Hey, the music is still... Hello class! It is I, Hassel, yet again. I'm pleased to say that everybody did very well on the midterm exams. As a reward for all of your hard work, we have a special guest visiting us today. Now then, Brassy, please come in. Greetings. I'm Brassius. I'm an artist and I focus exclusively on grass-type Pokémon for my work. Brassius here mainly creates three-dimensional pieces such as statues and the like. One of his major works is the installation titled Surrendering Sunflora, found in Artesian. Many of you who've challenged the Artesian gym are no doubt familiar with these sculptures. Yes, I do recognize some faces among your students. I hope you all understand how fortunate you are to be able to attend Haas' class. All Haas is the man who saved me when I had lost all hope and given up on myself, but he never gave up on me. I do not exaggerate when I say that he is my mentor in life. It is precisely thanks to Haas that I was able to establish my current art style. Ah, dear Brassius, Brassy, I've nothing against reminiscing about old times, but today I hope you will guide this class in a way only you can. Of course. Let's see. Why don't we discuss what Haas mentioned, surrendering Sunflora? Can anyone here tell what my mood was when I crafted its detached expression? Cyborg? No, completely and utterly wrong. When I made that sculpture, I had surrendered all hope. I was prepared to give up everything. I had resolved to give up my life as an artist if that piece did not receive proper recognition. Hence the name Surrendering Sunflora. That's exactly Haas. What's going on? When I started out as an artist, I experienced many hardships. I even became deathly ill and fell into a slump that drove me to desperation. I began worrying only about what would sell. I was concerned only with fame and fortune. But all of my pieces during this time had no depth. They were all shallow trash. It was then that I met Haas. He helped me realize how pretty I was being. How petty I was being. I'll spare you the details. But in the end I was able to leave all that behind. And that is also when I crafted the Sunflora. Remarkable. Even I did not know the full story until now. This kind of thing is hard to tell someone, especially when they are so close to you. Now, I don't doubt that you adolescents will often find your heads crowded with worries. My advice to you is simple. Be honest with yourself and do whatever your heart desires. So long as you don't cause trouble, that is. That is all from me. I must admit I'm beginning to feel a bit embarrassed, so I bid you farewell, Haas. And farewell to your pupils as well. Oh, Brassy, I can't believe it. Such a wonderful class. Thanks. Thank you so much. What happened? Hassel is such a mystery. He's such a mystery. Hello class, it is I, Hassel, yet again. First, allow me to apologize for losing my composure during our last class. I was so touched by Brazio's story that I simply couldn't contain my emotions. I'm sorry for making such a scene. I certainly got a very stern talking to from Mrs. Time after that class, yes? Anyway, let us shift gears and dive into the material for today's class. Now, have any of you heard of the 10 sites of Paldea? As the name would imply, there are 10 sites in Paldea that are considered particularly beautiful. Among them, I would say that the Grand Olive Orchard is likely the most accessible. You can see field after field of olive trees from the hill on the way to Cortondo. 2 waterfalls are also counted among these 10 sites, Fury Falls and Caseroya Falls. Then there's the peak of Glaceado Mountain, known as Paldea's highest peak. There's another cliff on Glaceado Mountain that's named after its rather unique shape. So let me ask you, my students, what is the name of the 3-pronged cliff on Glaceado Mountain? No need to grasp a straw. Exactly, it looks like a hand taking hold of something, doesn't it, Luna? The 3-pronged cliff on Glaceado Mountain is in fact known as Glaceado's grasp. Though its shape is far too stubby to be that of a human hand. I imagine someone thought it looked like a Pokémon hand grabbing something. There's also the mountains in Area 3 of the East Province, where you can get a good look at Levincia. It's particularly gorgeous at night. In fact, the view is so brilliant it is known as the Million Vault skyline. I hear it's quite a hot spot for dates, and deservedly so for having such a romantic view. I imagine it's, what do the kids say these days, very fleek selfie spot. Of course, you may feel that not all 10 sites live up to their grandiose names. How often do we visit some tourist spot only to be disappointed? Not to say that you shouldn't visit them, only that you should keep your hopes in check. The important thing is to go yourself and see them with your own 2 eyes. And sometimes a disappointing experience can be worthwhile in its own way. Take a chance. Well, that's it for today, class. Thank you for your attention. Should we do another class after Hassel? We have only 2 by Hassel. Good morning, Miss Luna. What class would you like to take? Last lection with Hassel. Hello class, it is I, Hassel, yet again. My, how time flies, as they say. Indeed, our time together has certainly flown by. It's hard to believe that this is our last class. Now, our topics for today may feel somewhat unrelated to art. But there is absolutely no set definition as to what art should be. Therefore, let us carry on with the discussion and see where it takes us. There are 2 things I wish to focus on today: ribbons and marks. Both ribbons and marks are special honors that capture a Pokémon's qualities. There will be times when your Pokémon gives maximum effort or has a noteworthy experience. In recognition of its feats and accomplishments, it can it can be given a ribbon. To give an example, if you manage to become incredibly close to a Pokémon, it may be granted the best friends ribbon. Incidentally, there is a person in Cascarafa who can give you Pokémon a best friends ribbon. Marks, on the other hand, are mostly found on wild Pokémon when you meet them for the first time. They can symbolize the character of a Pokémon, such as with the Rowdy mark or the Vigor mark. It's completely up to luck whether you run into a Pokémon with these marks. So if you're able to catch a Pokémon with a mark, rejoice at your outstanding fortune. Does anyone know what special thing you can do with Pokémon that have ribbons or marks? You can show them off? Well, yes, indeed you can show them off, but surely that's not the extent of your interest, is it? The correct answer is that Pokémon with ribbons or marks can be given titles. What's more, they can be sent into battle displaying a title of your choosing. For example, you could send out a Gibble with a best friends ribbon by declaring, "Go Gibble, the great friend." Wow. And while I know I just said that marks are generally found already on Pokémon when you meet them for the first time, it seems that more recently Pokémon can be awarded certain marks based on their efforts. These are marks such as the Gourmand mark, the Item Finder mark, the Partner mark, and so on. Perhaps it might be fun to try to work out how to get each mark using its name as a clue. Well, then just about wraps up our last class. Next is the final exam. Please review our material closely so that you pass on your first try. Oh gosh. Everything good? Final. Yes. Oh gosh, it is bad. I do hope you're all ready, because it is time for your final exam. Focus and do your best. And begin. What is the name of the restaurant where you can change a Pokemon's Terra type? What is the name of Brazil's signature art installation that we discussed in class? Surrendering Sunflora. How many waterfalls are counted? How many waterfalls are counted among the 10 sites of Valtia? 2? Where can you find the Million Vault skyline? The marks a Pokemon has are present when you first meet, and none can be added later. False. Time's up. That's it for today's test. Pencils down, please. I really like the picture in the background. Thank you all so much for learning about art with me. The time we shared has left a mark that I will treasure, I promise you. And it is my sincere wish that all of you go on to even greater, more prosperous futures. That's a nice way to say it, Hassel. And that's that. Good work, everyone. You can receive your results from the front desk. A 5 out of 5? Or how many? Okay, we graduated in 4 boy, we graduated in 4 subjects. It's too much. Let's go. Oh, I see we have some new students here with us today. My name is Rayford. She has also a cool design. Damn, I will be the one to impart knowledge of the past to your little minds. History is a wonderful thing, truly splendid. The lives of our ancestors throughout history forged the path to the present in which we live. Today you shall learn about the most mysterious location in all of Paldea, the Great Crater. As you are all aware, a massive crater known as the Great Crater of Paldea exists in the heart of our region. The area inside this crater is called Area Zero, and research of its geological strata and material composition has shown that the crater is in fact over 1 million years old. It was long believed that a certain something rested at the bottom of this mysterious crater. Ah, perfect timing to make eye contact. Young Luna, answer me this. What exactly was believed to rest in the depths of the Great Crater inside Area Zero? A Snorlax, a Pokémon Scarlet treasure? Ha! That is correct, you are a surprisingly clever one. You are a surprisingly clever one, aren't you? I see you did your homework prior to coming to my class. That's right, some believed that a treasure more valuable than anything else in this world rested in the depths of the Great Crater. So much for dreams and treasure of... What the fuck? I just scratched me and the nail just flipped away. Are you fucking serious? I'm gonna glue that. Not with me, that was now really unnecessary, but so much for dreams. Oh no. Is it now stuck? Oh come on. Okay, I think... Well, why you are so shitty at the moment? Hey guys, I just wanted to finish the stream, and then I said, nah, just shit on it, on my tiredness. I really try, then I do it, and then it yeah, okay, I see. Wait guys. Oh, just shut up outside. I'm literally feeling like a really old person. Go away from my garden! I cut the grass 2 minutes ago with my toothbrush. Backwards. While I was doing like backflips. That's how I hear the moderator the whole time. What did you say? It's I don't know how they made like the microphone setting, but I think it's because it's echoing. What? Hey, what? Hey, can someone kill me, please? Oh, come on, it's just torture. Hey Luna, how was Carnival? Nice. Did you have great fun? What for a costume did you wear? I'm so sorry. Now is the nail is on. Holy moly, it's already nearly 2 hours. Wait a minute, I was 2 hours completely reading. Whoa. So much for dreams of treasure hunting, though. As a lab has been built in those very same depths. Oh, and before I forget, you would all do well to remember that the Great Crater and Area Zero are both off limits to all but those who have officially business there. Do not dare entertain the foolish notion of gallivanting to Area Zero in search of riches. It is no place for children dreaming of treasure and adventure. Besides, if it were at all possible to investigate the area, I would surely be the first to do so. Oh, is that the time already? I must have gotten swept up in filling your minds with knowledge. This ends today's lesson. We will unravel more of history's enigmas together next time. Let's go! Holy shit, okay, I believe something... What's going on? Hey, I really want to make this finish. Now my lash not holding anymore. Fuck you! I was gluing my nails right now. You stupid piece of dumb shit. Well, I can insult like really loudly. Nobody hears. Okay. Yeah, I need to glue that. But these lashes are driving me really insane because it's always the same fucking location that doesn't hold. Okay, now. Greetings, my little students. Whatever you did yesterday, it is now a part of history. Shut your mouth. Sorry. Okay, I'm tilted because the nail. Now this made me now it's really tilted. Fuck you. And the music makes me really nervous. Okay, today we will continue to unravel the marvels that history has presented to us. About 2000 years ago, this region came under the rule of the Chaldean Empire. Historical accounts describe the Chaldean emperor as being quite the dictator. This emperor also not jealously believed the legend of the treasure that rests deep within Area Zero. I must mention that the civilization of our ancestors were not as developed as ours is today. People back then were far more likely to believe in mysterious legends, magic, and beings beyond human comprehension. In an attempt to gain the power to stand against Chaldea's neighboring countries, the emperor sent people in droves to join the hunt for the fabled treasure of Area Zero. Aha, perfect time to make eye contact. Young Luna, answer me this. Approximately how many years ago was it that the Chaldean Empire began to rule this region? That is correct. You're a surprisingly clever one, aren't you? I see you're listening intently to my lecture. The answer is about 2000 years ago. That is when the great era of exploration began. However, it is said that not a single adventurer sent out by the Emperor ever reached the depths of Area Zero. Was it the punishing journey itself that barred their way? Or perhaps some unknown creature? The resounding failure of this great era of exploration almost certainly heightened the air of mystery surrounding the crater. Oh, what I wouldn't give to explore Area Zero in its untouched state at the time. I suppose I can only hope for the swift invention of a time machine. Oh, is that the time already? I must have gotten swept up in filling your minds with knowledge. This ends today's lesson. We will unravel more of history's enigmas together next time. Ah, do you hear that, guys? We also, sadly. What the fuck? Greetings, my little students. Whatever you did yesterday is now a part of history. Today we will continue to unravel the marvels that history has presented to us. As you should remember from our last class, Area Zero's great era of exploration began about 2000 years ago. This era lasted for approximately 1000 years, but not a single soul was able to venture all the way to the deepest reaches of Area Zero. Having poured much of its human and financial resources into the exploration of Area Zero for so long, the Chaldean Empire fell into decline. 200 years later, or 800 years ago, the empire and its surrounding nations united into one entity. This was the formation of Chaldea as we know it today. Ah yes, this very academy where you now filling your young minds with knowledge was also apparently established at the time. Haha. In fact, the school building, though certainly having undergone repairs through the years, it's just as it was when it was built so long ago. This very structure is a piece of history. Ah, things of old are truly splendid. I would certainly prefer it not to have the Pokeball portion, though. A relatively new addition. Ah, perfect timing to make eye contact. Young Luna, let's see if you're you've been listening to my lecture. Tell me, approximately how many years ago was this academy of ours established? 8. Correct? I see the look of concentration on your face was indeed just that. I hate nothing more than when a student only pretends to listen. This academy was constructed exactly 805 years ago, to be precise. In other words, your academy here is 805 years old. At the time it offered state-of-the-art facilities and an uniquely innovative curriculum. As such, people used to say. Those seeking knowledge need look no further than the oranges of Paldea. That's right, they were referring to Naranja Academy. It is said that this proverb of sorts was even used outside of the Paldea region. Oh, is that the time already? I must have got swept up in filling your minds with knowledge. This ends today's lesson. Our next class will be our midterm exam. Bring the wonders of history to the forefront of your minds in preparation. Oh gosh. Yeah, it's alright. I know. I'm so hated. I'm like a little hater. I'm so sorry. Oh gosh, I'm so salty. Huh? Greetings, my little students. It is time for our midterm examination. Summon your historical knowledge from the dark recesses of your minds and answer the questions. What is the name of the geological formation in the center of the Paldean region? The Great Crater. What was long believed to rest in the depths of Area Zero? Treasure. How many years ago did the Paldean Empire begin to rule this region? 2K years ago? How many years ago was this academy built? 805. Those seeking knowledge. Your time is up. Put your writing utensils down. Oh, fuck that. That last question was a freebie. Even the least capable of you surely patted your score there. I sincerely hope you did anyway. So ends our midterm examination. You may ask for your scores at the school's front desk. It feels great to get the test. Oh, come on. I don't need to read that. Yeah, 5 out of 5. It was obvious. Yeah. Wait. Is it now quiet? Is it now quiet? You like history with... Yeah, come on, just put it on. Give me this knowledge. I've pretty much anyways nothing important to do. I would have literally... It would be more torture than it is now here to read those subjects through. Greetings, my little students. Whatever you did yesterday is now a part of history. I was hoping to continue unraveling the marvels that history has presented to us today. However, I imagine your ability to concentrate has been spectacularly derailed by my midterm. I suppose changing things up for fun and variety may be a good idea every now and then. So allow me to tell you an old fairy tale that has been passed down in Paldea for generations. Once upon a time there was a king who very much enjoyed collecting treasure. He was particularly fond of treasures from other countries. One day a merchant from the east heard rumors of this king and came to meet him. The merchant laid out 4 treasures in front of him, in front of the treasure-loving king. The 4 treasures were as follows: a vessel, a sword, a set of tablets, and a set of beds. Seeing such rarities before him, the king leaped for joy. He showered the merchant with gold coins and claimed all 4 of the treasures for himself. Ah, perfect time to make eye contact, young Luna. Answer me this. I said that one of the treasure was a set of tablets. What do you think these tablets were? Wooden planks for riding on? Handheld electronic device? Medicine that you chew? I think it was that wooden planks. Correct, your daily pursuit of knowledge serves you well. These particular tablets were wooden and used as a writing medium in the East in ancient times. As you may know, they fell out of popular use as paper became more universally available. For the king to consider these paper substitute treasures, they must have been of superb quality. That, or perhaps they had some amazingly profound teaching written on them. Or they have been Pokémon, like 4 Pokémon. So the king obtained these 4 treasures, and on the very night, it is said that a terrible disaster rained down upon his castle, reducing it to rubble by dawn. Is that the time already? I wasn't done with my story, but alias, so ends today's lesson. If you are interested in how the story ends, you may come see me outside class hours. Okay, history is like really good for the lore. I really enjoyed the history class so far. Okay, yeah, those things that we are already know, it's boring. But it's really cool, eh? That was the most informative subject, like, for the game. Greetings, my little students. Whatever you did yesterday is now part of history. Why they have these catchphrases. Today we will continue to unravel the marvels that history has presented to us. I trust that you all remember our lesson before the midterm exam concerning the great crater of Paldea and its interior, Area 0. This mysterious crater captured the imaginations of many, including the former Paldean emperor. 200 years ago, a group of explorers claimed to have finally reached its depths. The name of the team that achieved this great feat was the Area 0 expedition. The team is said to have been made up of Paldea's best and brightest. Skilled battlers, brilliant researchers, talented individuals of all kinds. Among the list of team members was the name of a man who was an author and brilliant natural historian, Heth. After returning from the expedition to Area 0, he used his literary talent to record the events of the expedition and publish them. Aha, perfect timing to make eye contact, young Luna. Let's see if you were paying attention. What was the name of the team that first made it to the deepest reaches of the Great Crater? Correct. To pick up on and remember a term, I simply slipped into the flow of the lecture. You really are quite the clever one. The correct name for this team was the Area Zero Expedition. The record of their activities written by the expedition member Heath can be found in bookstores and the like even today. This record is now known as the Scarlet Book. At the time, the entire region of Padilla was absolutely buzzing about Area Zero. The Scarlet Book was so popular that practically everyone had a copy. However, the book itself was full of fantastical description and illustration of things that could never be thought of as real. The masses began to call Heath a liar. Even the truth of the expedition making it to the bottom of the crater was called into question. The Scarlet Book was condemned to the shelves of used bookstores as just another book of wild paranormal stories. There's a copy on one of the bookshelves on the ground floor of the entrance hall. Feel free to have a read if you're interested. Oh, is that the time already? I must have gotten swept up in filling your minds with knowledge. This ends today's lesson. We will unravel more of history's enigmas together next time. Okay, next time is the last. Is then the last? I think we have only two. The exam and the last lesson. Yeah. We do the other two tomorrow. It's too much. I never thought we would have more than 2 hours on it. Because now we have, nearly 1 AM in the morning. Greetings, my little students. Whatever you did yesterday is now a part of history. Today is our last class, so I would like to unravel the marvels that history has presented to us one last time. In our last class, I taught you about the Area Zero expedition of 200 years ago, correct? Alias, 200 years is not that long ago. Not that long ago at all. How unfortunate that our history lessons must march so inexorably toward the future. Would it not be more of an adventure to march toward the past instead? To start from our present and study history in reverse? Nah. Please not? Holy moly. Look, the best thing about past and all the faults and everything what happened in the past is the past. Yeah, right, who wants the dark age of medieval? Yeah, how? To start from our present and study history? Just shut up, please. We don't... The best thing about past is that we have always like a lesson out from it. And we need to keep that. The lessons. Because the lessons help us to evolve in the future. Because holy moly, but I don't get that. Past is important, just like to not repeat itself. That's the thing. But this sentence just took me really wrong. Hey Rocky, welcome. You're full of spice today. I'm just I'm really pissed on because it's nearly 1 AM. and they just play all still music. History repeats itself. No, because of that. But I know you meant it as a joke. No, because of that, we don't. She said before, but it would be much better not to go in the direction of the future, but it would be much better to go in the direction of the past. Just shut up, Rayford. What the fuck? It's just what? Oh wow, yes. Do you hear the music, Rocky? She's crazy, yeah, she's dumb. Holy shit. It's annoying, luckily it's now a little bit... It got a little bit quiet. That's strange. To start? Oh. I think it would. That might be hard to follow. Indeed, it may be difficult to understand the flow of events, how one thing leads to another, if we were to trace history in reverse. I suppose I have no choice but to let the flow of time carry us toward the future. Yeah? Because the future is fucking... Hey, the future can look really bad, but the future is still better than... Look at the technology, look at everything that we invented. Do you want to still live in the cave? Drawing stick figures on the wall? Like Michelangelo, but in cave? What is wrong with her? Sounds like a 1-piece, 10-piece band. Yeah, that's the most like in Swiss Carnival, or we call it Fasnacht. Fasnacht is like the main thing is the music, and on one Fasnacht there are so many different groups of guys that play together with their tuba, with drums, with so many different instruments. It's cool, I get it, but not 3 days in a row. I hate it. I hate Fastnacht really much, and every year I know why I'm hating it. Sorry guys. They patronize you in this game as a child. Yeah, it's really like that. Cyborg for me. Oh yeah, for me also Cyborg to take away. That's outside. Yeah, that's outside. We should live stream it. Nah. Hey, in Swiss you can't live stream in public. Nope. It's like when I'm in public, like only filming myself in a corner. Okay, then it's allowed. But as soon you have so many people in the back of you, not allowed. Or just literally one guy can say, hey, I don't want to be in there, and then I would be like, I would be fucked. That's a good thing. Yeah. You see in Swiss no streamer or just not like a lot of people walking like this around. Hi guys, welcome to a new vlog. You don't see here. Can I move there? Yeah, you can always come. It's just cold and annoying. I'm so sorry. I really like to be here in Swiss. But sometimes I wish I could also like travel away for a bit and coming when everything is calmed down here. It's with so many trumpets. I was waking up and I hear that. I was going to work. I was work. It was calm, everything. I come back. It's even worse. It's so bad. I really can't believe that's outside music. Crazy, yeah. And it's 1 a.m. Okay. In this last class of ours, I shall fill your minds with the history of the terrestrial phenomena. The technology behind terror orbs has its origin in Area Zero. Even after the Area Zero expedition supposedly reached the crater's deepest depths, others continued to explore that area. And around 150 years ago, Pokémon cloaked in a mysterious light were discovered there. As you may have already guessed, these were in fact terrestrialized Pokémon. However, when those who discovered these Pokémon brought them out of Area Zero, the light faded and the terrestrial phenomena remained a mystery for quite some time. However, 10 years ago, that might as well be present day, a certain someone you have definitely heard of unraveled this mystery. Yeah, it was like Zelda. What's funny is you are so annoyed by it, and I know how you feel about the boys. The noise, or you know me really well. Hey Rocky, it's tomorrow. It's also it will go until tomorrow. Tomorrow there will be a parade. A fucking parade. But it's the child parade. I really, no joke, like on those 3 days the child can have their parade, everything, because when the child parade is, all the drunk guys are already so hungover that they are already at home. Because like the first 2 days it's just only drinking. It's only for that. It's nothing else, and it's for me a turn off. It's if it wouldn't be like this. Hey guys, you know me. I really love to dress up. It would be the perfect like season or so. But holy moly, I'm just so turned off. When I was going today out, like quickly buying cigarettes, I was going out, and in front of my apartment there was parked police. Guys have been fighting to get really drunk. It's so savages. Just everyone. Okay, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Hopefully their tuba lips get tired, dried out. Yo, Ray! Ey, Ray, vielen Dank für den Raid. Ehre geht raus. Dankeschön. Ich hoffe allen anderen, die jetzt gerade dazugekommen sind, ihr habt einen schönen Stream gehabt bei Ray. Was habt ihr so gezockt? Ey, vielen Dank, das freut mich gerade. The costumes look amazing though. Yeah, ey, if you write like Fasnacht Basel or Fasnacht Zurich, you see like so many cool outfits. The outfits is really cool, and most of all they put like always masks on their head that are really oversized with like the expressions are really some of them are scary, some of them are really like yeah, funny looking. It's really nice, but still it's so Alkohol does that. Hey, wir haben Hogwarts Legacy gespielt und zuvor Ghost Recon Wildlands. Cool. Ich hoffe, es hat Spaß gemacht. Und Love geht auch raus. Vielen Dank, Ray. Ich schätze das wirklich sehr von dir. Vielen Dank. It's the same in America celebrations. You have even more like St. Patrick's Day, I think. And you have even like, yeah, okay. I'm not sure if Thanksgiving has also parade, I think. You have really cool holidays in America. Even a Halloween is like so much big in the USA in comparison to here in Swiss. Here in Swiss it's just like only parties, only Halloween parties, nothing like publicly or so. It's boring a bit. Yes, that is a train wreck of drunks and fights. Oh yeah, I believe you. Yes, Halloween is cool. Yeah, the vibe. I really want to feel this vibe, this Halloween USA vibe. That's surely really cool. I was speaking about. Oh, cool. Thanks, yeah. It's always the same. It's insane. Yeah, okay. St. Patrick's Day. I have also like when you see in movies or so, there's always like breaking fights out. But yeah, luckily it's finally over, or nearly over. On Monday, that's the absolutely best. On Monday there would be nothing, like finished, but the music groups are gathering together in private, but in private is like a location here in the central city. They just go, every group goes into one hall, and then they play just one by one, just like they show each other what they learned, what they can for tracks, how they perform. And I hope I'm not really hearing it, but my mom will hear it. She will have it until Monday, and that's my poor mom. Alcohol equal, yeah. How do they plan? How do they play music that long with alcohol? It has no other solution. Now we have it. Now we I don't know. I really don't know, because when I was going outside it was pretty much cold. When you play the tuba, you hold it like it's like such an insanely huge instrument. and then the fingertips, like that this is not freezing off. It's like really strange. Yes, heavy, yeah. I really don't want to switch places, but they really want that. Perfect timing to make eye contact, young Luna. Answer me this. What is the name of the famous professor who unraveled the terrestrial phenomena mystery? Zeta? Correct. To think that you, a new transfer to our academy, could correctly answer this question. Hey! You must be very diligent in your studies. Approximately 10 years ago, a professor named Zeta unraveled the mystery of the terrestrial phenomena. She discovered that the shining crystals down in Area Zero are, or rather, the energy they emit is what causes Pokémon to terrestrialize. This led the professor to invent Terra Orb technology and to develop a practical use for it. This technology was then shared with both the Pokémon League and our academy. Rumor has it that Director Clavel was one of the researchers on the professor's team. What? Alias, the story is much less exciting now that someone we all know appears in it. Whoa, what's going on with the hair? What? Modern history truly is dull, isn't it? Thus ends my history classes. Our next session will be our final exam. Bring the wonders of history to the forefront of your minds in preparation. Final exam. Final exam. Let's go. Did you learn for the tests, guys? Shut up! Did you hear that? I think someone is mad somewhere. Okay, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for my low jokes. Greetings, my little students. It is time for our final examination. Summon your historical knowledge from the dark recesses of your minds and answer the questions. What is the area within the great crater of Area Zero? How many years ago was this academy founded? Huh? That's the same questions. Which of these did not appear in the Paldean fairy tale about the four treasures? A vessel, a folding fan? I think the folding fan. That's too strange. Which Area Zero expedition member wrote the record of the team's activities? It was Hef. How many years ago did Professor Zeta invent Terra Orbs? 10? Your time is up! Put your writing utensils down. You must excuse that last question. It is too shallow and ridiculous to be on a history test. But what? Wait. That was the only question which I struggled with. Uh-oh. That's never a good sign. Like in real life, that would be the worst case scenarios. Like, that was the easy question? Oh no, eh? But alias the director forced me to include it. So ends our final examination. You may ask for your scores at the school's front desk. Yeah, I would say that is flawless. 5 out of 5. And? And? Okay, perfect. Nice. Give me those candies. Yeah, guys. Literally, we made now every subject except languages and home EC. Those two are the only one. So, ich muss aber ins Bett, bin super müde. Wünsche euch noch viel Spaß im Stream und eine gute Nacht. Ey, Ray, vielen Dank. Wirklich, hab mich gefreut, dass du ein bisschen vorbeigekommen bist, geradet hast. Und ich wünsche dir eine schöne Nacht, schlaf schön und man sieht sich sicher in den nächsten Streams, in deinen oder in meinen Streams. Vielen Dank fürs Vorbeikommen. Man sieht sich. Bye, Rain. Yeah, I would say we talk a little bit. We do a quick just chatting, but then I'm also leaving because we have 1 AM. And I also need to prepare for the other stream. Yeah, but a little just chatting round is always possible. It's late. Yeah, for me, I don't know, you have like not so late, Rocky. I'm not really sure. And whoop. Oh no, you see only my head here. Oh, the camera moved a little bit, or I. 16? Ah yeah, that's really cool. Hey, at this time, Rocky, at this time I was finished with working. I was at 5:30. I was finished and prepared everything to close the shop. Wait, that like this. Is it from the light better? I think like this is better. Today I was waking up. I had like 20 or something 20-25 minutes time left to prepare everything. I was doing like quickly my makeup, dressing everything on, and then I was running to the train station. Oh my gosh. I needed to stream yesterday, or more precisely, I really wanted to stream yesterday, and that was a fault. Lashes, yeah, my lashes are broken. Those are so broken at the moment. Cute. Just like completely wasting looking. I not even made like the lips or everything. I was like, fuck off. I put at the morning only the lashes on, and I was running with like a half makeup face. And everything was like, I really achieved to reach the train before it departed. I was so happy. But yeah, when I was in the train, I felt like shit. I can be really honest about it. Always when I'm running like so much, most of all right after I woke up, or nearly after I woke up, it feels like so, it doesn't feel good. I know how you look either way, shush. Yeah. But I think it doesn't look too bad, or not, because it's carnival at the moment. I think no one noticed it. I really hope so. Tomorrow we're gonna finish the last lessons here. You saw it, it was only 2. Then we go through the whole academy. We're gonna look up which of those NPCs are still open for a conversation. And when we did everything, we do a tournament as finish, that this project has, or this game has a good finish. And after this, we're gonna play this one. We're gonna play the future of the region here. We played now. Pokémon Scarlet was the past, and Pokémon Violet is now the future, and that's really cool. Most of all, already like the motorcycle Pokémon looks like really futuristic. Then it's really a motor, Rocky. Then it's the cyber motor Pokémon. And after Pokémon Violet, if we're finished with this game, we're playing Cyberpunk. I really can't wait for it. I really can't wait for it. Most of all, also because of exploring the whole city, feeling the vibe of the whole people or the side quests there. And perhaps we look also up the DLC. That will be really cool. Oh yes. I can't wait for it. Hey! The music stopped! Okay, that means now I can make music, or not? Like instantly, subwoofer. If I would be now loud, is that against the law? Or does it has today's special rules? I still hear music. That Pokemon? Like, the background music is from Pokemon. Wait a minute, I'm gonna turn quickly the Pokemon music off. Perhaps you hear it still. Do you hear the music? It's really quiet, even for me. Yeah, okay, now off. Oh, okay, perfect. Yes! I won, guys. I was streaming longer than the carnival music. Yes! We can have a nice conversation without like getting interrupted. Eat that, you okay, I'm so sorry. In your face, I just literally. Yeah, well, it's 1:30. Yeah, they shit on the time, literally. But they so dumb. I need to fix the lash immediately. Rocky, here we have so many music groups they needed to split up the location, like they have 3 stages. 3 stages. The main stage was by me, because of that it was pretty much loud here, but it looks like the main stage is now finished, but you hear still like the music from the other stages. Three stages, or it should be finished. It's almost 2 a.m. They play until in regular it was always like 4 a.m. They play so long, and like that's the official stop. Then it has the drunk people that play with the trumpets or so. Those even longer, even way beyond. When do they start it? They at 7 morning, 8, 7. They start again, or even earlier. That's the shitty thing. If I have a family in the future and I'm still living here, that will be like the best week for my family. I will instantly say, yo, I just bought us some tickets for vacation, Malibu, we are coming, let's go. It's instantly, oh my gosh, I can't. Nice, see you there. The early spring break. Like instantly. But I can't. Yeah. Only 17-hour drive. Wow, 17 hours. That's always the thing. Like, USA is so insanely huge from the size. That's, you have so many cities like in the USA. Like compared to Swiss, it's so gigantic. So I think we can literally drive through our country with a car. So we would have like a day or so. Or not even, because that's the most Swiss thing we put in our mountains. In every mountain it has a tunnel. We are the tunnel mountain people, when you think about it. We climb on every mountain, and then we are getting bored because we climbed it so much, and then the question was coming, hey, why not building a tunnel through it? Yeah, why not? Challenge accepted, let's go. And since then, every that was over exaggerating, guys. For those that when you think about it, really, Luna? Oh no! Wow, I didn't know. Not this. No, what? I did not know this. Yeah, we have like built the January tunnel, and this tunnel made us so much it made the whole train system. This January tunnel made the connection between north and south with the train system and everything so much more easy. I can pretty much say, hey guys, I really want to go to Italy. Then I go to the train station and I'll be like not even an hour. Then I'm already at the border. And that's really good. Like the connection here is really good. So cool, fast trains, yeah. And also the connections is really good here. But I would say if you look Swiss from above, you see like so many times the railway going through like the landscapes. But I think you would like it here, Rocky. Okay guys, I'm smoking one cigarette and then I need to go. Nice. So one really beautiful place which I can absolutely recommend to you all is like the Chateau of Montreux. Or Montreux. It's so strange to say French. A French name like in English or so, it's strange. This castle, or yeah, it's a little fort. Yeah, okay, little also not. It's a fort on a half island, and like the castle looks so mystical because it has the walls at the coast. It looks really cool, and the best thing is that you can rent there a boat and yeah drive there around with it on the lake. And this vibe, it's such a cool vibe because all around of you see like mountains, like the mountain chain in the background. It has such a cool climate zone there. It's really warm, and this feeling there, I really can recommend it. Montreux, that's the name of it. It's like a French name. It's on the Geneva lake. Hey, it's calm. Hey, finally. I'm so happy that the music is gone. Or, yeah, not so loud anymore. My lashes are annoying me. I would be take off? Nah. Never. What? Hä? Then I should like stream with one lash on and one not. Like, hi guys, welcome to a new stream. Like it's not, but it's just fucking me up. No, like LeporemLuna. R. Luna, did you lose your lashes? How do you know that? You have to stream other? Yeah. Pirate Moon. Lunar. That would be my pirate name. Lunar Eclipse. R. It's always the most stereotype thing ever about pirates. It's so stupid. Pirate Lunar. Oh gosh. Yeah, I think I need to go. This lash, this lash made me before really aggressive. The music in the background was annoying. Then I was scratching me. The nail was flipping away. Just that. Oh, yeah, what do you want? You piece of shit, eh? Sorry for my language. And then I was gluing my fingernail on it. How it sounds. I was looking down. I was finished gluing it, looking up the lash instantly. Sometimes I have yeah, Rocky, now I doesn't, because when you always use it only when I just say one insult, then it doesn't have like then it doesn't make sense, eh? And then I just ignoring it. Sorry, but like, you know how I'm talking. In such a situation, it's not really fitting. It's funny. No, it's not funny. Just like instantly. Like, it's a topic changer. It's more like, because I was like explaining something, but now, nah. Anyways. I wasn't like saying, yeah, I'm annoyed right now or so, no. But, tomorrow I really hope it will be better. Pretty much. It will, nah. I think the music will be a little bit less, but still, when I'm going outside and so, it's still really annoying. I needed to make such a strange way to the drift shop, because everything was like, yes, completely full, whether of people or of cars or of other things. Okay. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for just joining the stream, for being here, lurking in the background, spending the time with me in general. Most of all, huge thanks goes out to you, Rocky. Thanks a lot for being here. Yeah, just at the end, chatting with me. I really needed that, because the whole stream I was literally completely alone. I'm a really disappointed in my mod back then, because my mod here was like all the time here. When I was making him a mod, since then it was like going downwards. And when I think about Kara and Tony, how they manage my stream, my chat, yeah, my chat there, I'm disappointed to my Twitch mod. I don't mean Harmon or Sol. Those are those two I know, but Sanchez was. I'm disappointed in Sanchez. No, good. Kisses for you, Rocky. So we are gonna probably see each other later, I think. Or do you have something to do? I gotta work more. Ooh. But, well, we see if I get done fast. You go work out, or do you need to work, like, making, I don't know, photos? If you do a workout, work making dollar. So, yeah, then I wish you really a good time at doing your stuff, at doing your work, and I really hope everything works flawlessly, that you can enjoy like the rest of your day soon enough, the rest of the Saturday, and just literally again, thank you so much for joining, Rocky. I may even stream on Twitch too. Ooh. Ooh. That's cool, Rocky. That's really cool. What are you gonna do? Thank you, Dollface. Kisses for you, Rocky. Heart goes out. How you hear all the time the music of the Pokemon? The sounds of the Pokemon. I usually stream virtual worlds. Build it is. Oh, okay, that's cool. That's really cool. Yeah. Then you need to write me when you're one time online. Perhaps I got the time for it, and then I'm surely gonna join you. Then I can also support you a little bit, Rocky. But that's cool to know. Yeah, okay guys, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate that. Thanks a lot for this day, and if you watched it on YouTube, thank you also so much for the support. I really appreciate that, and I'm so sorry for today's stream. Today's stream was a roller coaster with my emotions, and I'm so sorry for the noises in the background. I really hope you could understand me, what I was reading for 2 hours, and I can't wait to finish the game tomorrow. Really, I can't wait. I hope. Okay, my dear, today's stream is in the past, so forget about it. Ah, okay. Aha! The time delay is so confusing. Okay guys, much love to you all. I wish you a sweet dreams, sleep well, or if you have day at the moment, I wish you a great time. Stay healthy, take care of yourselves, and we are probably gonna see each other tomorrow again. Tomorrow between 6 and 8 p.m. is the starting time on Twitch stream, and then I'm streaming until around midnight or a little bit longer. How it will be. Thank you so much. Thank you, Rocky. And see you all perhaps later or in the next stream. Much love goes out. Thank you so much, guys. Bye. It's always nice. And now full loud music. Bye, guys. Much love.